Well, Jody Getz brought me her guitar with two issues, and the first one was she was doing a gig with this over the weekend, and all of a sudden the high E dropped out. You couldn't hear it anymore. Guitars like this have an undersaddle pickup, and what that is a strip of piezo element that goes along the saddle slot, and the saddle is on top of it. And in order for those to work right, you have to have a dead flat bottom of the saddle that will contact the piezo evenly. So we pulled the saddle and discovered that the saddle was not only fractured, but apparently from the factory it had been shipped with a huge divot cut in the underside of the saddle, which meant the saddle wasn't contacting the piezo element. So what happened is the saddle fractured under string pressure, and when the saddle fractured, it got pushed down, and the part of the saddle underneath the E string lifted off the piezo, and then you got your dropout. And so we're going to make a new saddle out of a bone blank, which will give her really good consistent tone, and the guitar is likely to sound better than it ever has, because there's no way this would have worked properly being shipped this way from the factory. The other issue is some weird buzzing that's going on. We're going to have to figure out what the heck is buzzing on this guitar. Anyway, onward to making this new saddle. Is to cut the bone blank to the length we need, and then we'll cut it, sand it to the depth, and then we also have to sand it to the width so it'll fit in the saddle slot. You can see the bone blank on the bottom of the photo here, or the video, and then there's the new saddle in the middle, and the hard plastic, synthetic bone, whatever the heck the original saddle was, and you can kind of see the difference in the dead straight bottom of the new saddle that will completely connect with the under saddle pickup versus that big divot that was in the original saddle and caused that fracture. So anyway, it turned out that buzzing was a very hard to locate loose brace. In fact, at first I didn't think there were any loose braces, but as you can see in the photo, those little dabs of glue at the end of each brace that Yamaha put in there held the brace in place, made the loose brace hard to find. But you can see the feeler gauge underneath it. There's no glue where a feeler gauge gets under. So here it is clamped up and drying, and hopefully when the clamps come off and we string the guitar up with its new saddle, we'll find that the buzzing is gone and it also sounds great. So, Jody's guitar, it's fixed. Yes. We resolved the loose brace buzz and that really weird broken saddle. And all of a sudden we've discovered a new guitar, because that saddle was really a tone suck.
It was, and you said you kind of glossed over the brace buzz, but that took some, we almost resigned ourselves to thinking it was haunted, but you really persisted with that, and and had to go in more than once to do a little excavation and finally find it.
Yeah, that's why I have more gray hair now. So.
You too. Wow, thanks, Jim.
So,
what a pretty sound.
Yeah, so flamenco act.
I guess I